Protesting is a public act, but public acts are not the best for protecting your privacy, especially from a government that may not appreciate your point of view. Hi, this is ACLU Senior Policy Counsel Chad Marlow coming to you today from the No Kings protest in New York City. Protesting and speaking out against the government is one of America's oldest and most honored traditions. From the Boston Tea Party in 1773 to the No Kings marches today, raising our collective voices has repeatedly changed our country and world for the better. So when you protest, our message for you is be heard, be seen, but be safe. What that means is knowing your rights and taking smart, appropriate steps to protect your privacy and reduce your digital footprint when protesting. I'd like to share some of those with you today. So almost all of us when we protest are going to want to carry around a cell phone for communication and possibly for taking photos and videos. If you're protesting and not actively using your phone, the best thing you can do to prevent it from sharing information about you and your location is to shut it off entirely. And even if you're counting your steps, please leave your fitness trackers at home because they monitor your locations and movements. If you want to turn on your phone to take pictures or record videos from the day, there are 2 steps that you should take to limit your phone's automatic data sharing. Namely, turn off your Bluetooth and put your phone into airplane mode. That way your phone won't be inadvertently sharing your private location and other data while you use it. If you need to use your phone to communicate by phone, text, or through another communications app, turn it on while you're communicating, but then shut it off when you're done. And by the way, it is always safest to communicate using a fully encrypted app like Signal, which makes it significantly more difficult for the government to intercept your communications. And while posting pictures and videos from a protest is a great way to share your message and inspire others, you should avoid posting pictures of the faces of your fellow protesters because protecting privacy means looking out for others as well. I would also advise against live streaming your participation because that can be used by others to figure out where precisely you are at that moment. And now for a few words of advice on how to protect your digital privacy when interacting with the police. If you're using your phone to record the police, which is your absolute right and a very important one at that, please maintain a safe, reasonable distance from the police so they cannot claim that you are physically interfering with their work and use that as an excuse to detain you or otherwise respond inappropriately. And please make sure you have a strong password on your phone rather than just using Face ID or a thumbprint. And by a strong password, I mean more than 4 digits and definitely not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way, if the police manage to get their hands on your phone, they will not be able to access its contents. On that note, even if the police ask nicely, please do not voluntarily unlock your phone or turn it over to them. If they want to see your phone, its screen, or its contents, tell them politely but firmly that they need to get a warrant. And finally, don't accept a snack, drink, cigarette, or vape pen from the police. Once you touch one of those items, they can be used to collect your DNA. With those safety tips in mind, it's time to hit the streets. Be heard, be seen, but be safe, America. Let's go.